welcome to this coffee cup session. I hope that everyone is doing well. This is going to be a energy reading using coffee cup reading to look at the current energies and see what energies are currently telling us what we need to know, how things are moving forward for us for the coming. We're going to have the full moon in the sign of Scorpio, and with that we want to see how things are going to come up, what are the messages, what we need to know, and how the energies are guiding us. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel, those who are members, those who use the super chats, and those who reach out for private reading. Thank you so much. As you know, you can reading with a collective energy reading, and then after we'll have some time to look at the questions in the chat. If you're interested, you can leave your questions in the comments, and if you stay around you can receive response for your question. Priority is always with the members of my channel and those who use the super chats, because the comments come to the top for me to see. With that, let's start the reading and see what are the messages. What do we need to know at this time? What are the what is this coffee cup telling us? I see that you might be the female energy. You will get some kind of very good clarity on some situation that you have been debating. You stand up, something happens, either it's a clarity, it's an announcement, it's something that makes you stand up. Either you stand up in the crowd, or it gives you the courage to stand up. That's the alignment. If there was energies that were pushing you, resistance that you were dealing with, I see that this is going to be resolved. For some, I see that it's some kind of visibility that you see, some kind of recognition, some kind of positive energy. You also see that energies are aligned. If you feel like something is pushing you towards somewhere, you got the strength, you could make your decision. Now you have the courage. That's good. Exactly, these energies helping you. With the energy of the full moon, you get some clarity. Some dark secrets might come out, some behind the scene things that people have been trying to hide, and there was no way that others could have found out about. They come out. This full moon is going to bring them out to the surface, no matter how much it has been tried to put a cover on them, push them under the table, push them under the carpet. Some people might have if you have weird dreams, if you have even nightmares, it's okay. Try to remember them, maybe analyze them. If you have a therapist, tell them, share your dreams with them. They might be very different and difficult or weird dreams that you might have, some people might have. I see for some people you might see frogs or something in those lines. I see frogs, some different or weird create. There might be something that was uninvited, something unexpectedly might come. For example, you might find out that there is a bird that made a nest, like somewhere that you didn't expect. Something in those lines. See some weirdness. Some of you might even see some kind of creatures that are weird, like this one that I can see. Be careful if you're traveling next week. At least wait till the end of the week, till the energy of the full moon in Scorpio is slowing down a little bit. Otherwise, there might be crashes. I hope not. You might hear about earthquakes. There might be attacks. There might be weird noise. I hope it's nothing about the current situation, war that governments are trying to attack each other. Anyways, there might be some noise, some big noise, or it might be just some kind of news that creates a lot of noise. But some mission has accomplished, and something has been released. For the dark energies, I see that they were able to do something. They were accomplish something that they wanted to announce, something that they wanted to put on. They were successful. They could do that. I see some kind of flames. There might be a small fire somewhere that you might hear about it. There's going to be a big decision that a king or a big person needs to make. This decision is very tough. They're under a lot of pressure, but finally they will announce it. This can be misdirected as well. They can be misinformed, or there might be untrue news or untrue references that has been provided to this. And if you are an authority, like if you are a decision maker at your company, at your work, at your family, try to make sure you have all the facts. Try to double check. Don't just get into what people say. Don't just get make don't try to make a quick decision just to get it done. I say decision making going to be difficult. People might have different expectations. Even if you're not a decision maker, you might receive a lot of comments. You might receive a lot of questions, push. You need to. But I say you're going to evolve. Someone might be in Hawaii, watching from Hawaii, or might be traveling to Hawaii. I absolutely see that. That's very pleasant. Someone might get married, or they might find a spouse or partner from Hawaii, and that's very nice. Again, the outcome of this difficult time, this difficult scenario is good. It's help you become bigger. Sorry, become. I see blossom. Something is going to be basically coming into um, like a reward. You will gain something out of this scenario. Even if people are giving you hard times, even if they're giving you negative energies, try to. There's something that if you say, you cannot undo it. Be careful what you want to say. If you're trying to judge someone, say your opinion, yeah, sure, but whatever you say, not undo. There will be an effect that you cannot undo it. So, might be small gossips that you will hear. It might be making you a little active. So make sure that your reaction will thought before you can show that, before you can announce it. See, people are sitting at a table. There's some discussions going on. I don't know why I see so many times big decisions, complicated decisions. If there's a surgery, there might be complications. If there is something that someone thought is straightforward, maybe the energy is telling us that don't start it this week. Wait until this full moon weirdness is going to be completed, be finished, because things are going to be it's going to be more complicated than expected. I see someone is turning their back. Maybe someone in the family is not speaking to the others. This person feels very lonely, has been isolated. Maybe they selected to be isolated, or they have been far, really are going through a lot of stress. So if you can reach out to them, if there's someone you haven't heard from them, reach out to them. This person might be really needing some help and support. For some children, they miss their parents, or they miss their grandparents, or somehow their presence, they miss them, or they wish that they had a better parents. I see that some children are hoping for a better attention. I don't know if you have kids in your family around. Make sure you're connected. I see some disconnection in the family, and also I can tell you that it's a great time to balance the karmic energies with our ancestors. I can absolutely see them in this full moon. They might show up in your dreams. There is something coming into your life about them, bringing those energies back, about the ancestors, about the past, about even maybe some genetic things that might become visible, or become the hot topic again in your family. There might be something that could happen next week with the full moon. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the comments and see what are the questions. Hello, everyone. Hi. Okay, Kelly. Me. Thank you for being here. Thank you, okay, for using the super chats. Thanks. Let's look at your question and see what you want to know today. Let's see what are the feelings of sit for you. What are the feelings? What do you need to know? Well, I see that you are thinking about this person more so than they do. They are somehow busy with something. This person, I don't know if you have lost contact, you have not been speaking to each other, or they are trying to find a way to connect, but they do not have the reason, or they're looking for a reason. They do not have the I see some confusion for this person. They don't know what happened, why the connection was lost, or why the connection was cut. They sometimes don't know what exactly you want. They see you as an ambitious person. They see you as an ambitious individual who has big dreams. Sometimes they think they cannot come at your speed. They cannot afford to be, I don't know, somehow there's something that they feel they have shortage, they're showing. Or maybe you have given them the feeling that They thought they're not enough, cannot be as good as you. But in their eyes, in their mind, you are very good. They see you as a very high, respected, very well made person. And they're now looking for something so that they can be good enough. For example, they're trying to get better education. They're trying to get better job, more money, so they can show themselves as good as you are. They think about you, but I see that they're acting very stressed to be able to keep this situation or to be able to be in the competition. They also think that there might be other people that are interested in you. So they think that there might be other possibilities that you might have, and that scares them. For Kumi, what you need to know with the full moon, yeah, let's see what's the message for you, Kumi. What Wow, I see so money is coming in your way. And also I can tell you that something that I've been working on, or your friends, your family, your team, your group, as a member of some, I see at least three parties, you were working on something. There's something that's going to be announced. There's something that's now time to announce it. Now it's time to present it. If you have been working on something behind the scenes today, like now, this is the announcement day. It comes into clarity. If you were waiting for something to be discovered or someone tell you something, for example, for time you thought your brother is working on something, he acted weird, or your partner, you knew that he's up to something. Now it is the time. This is going to be revealed. It's a revealing situation. It can be by yourself, or it can be boys. It's actually very good. I also see money coming into your life. You have big ideas. I see that your mind is very busy. I don't know if it's a work thing or studies, that it's a lot, you're studying a lot, or you have a lot of ideas, but you have to organize them. You have to share them with people who you trust, or write them down. I see a lot of busy mind for you. It's not bad, it's not negative, it's very positive. Very good ideas can come to your mind during this full moon, that can be very precious. They can be very worthwhile, worth it to look into it, to spend some time, spend even money. And yeah, and I also see that if it's not yourself, people with those kind of energy might come into your life. People who have big dreams, they're very ambitious, they have good ideas, they can help you, somehow you can be connected with them. So things from which is now hidden can be shown to you, and it's very positive. For Stephanie, member of my channel, thank you very much for being here. Oh, I don't know if it's your birthday today, but let's see. If it is a happy birthday, let's see what are the messages for you. Well, I see at this age, you have a big chunk of your issues, your problems wrapped. Like I see, like a garbage bag, you wrap it up and you put it outside. If you have done that, good for you. Otherwise, the energy is telling you, you need to now do a big cleansing with this birthday, with this return of sun to your chart, to your birth chart. It's a very good time to leave the dark energies in the past. Anyone who was in your past and they did to you, or any unpleasant situation, you can delete them, you can push them behind, you can put them outside, you can just leave them from your agenda. I see beautiful stars like sparkles. I don't know if you received anything sparkly, if your birthday cake had sparked, if you had, I don't know, a dress that was sparkly. Something sparkling is coming into your life. Something new, fresh, happy energy is coming. A lot of old energies are moving out of the door. I would say you might even buy something new to put to hang your front door or something in those lines. I see that you open the door, a lot of negative energies are going out, and positivity and good luck is coming. This is what you need to envision with your birthday, maybe with your birth wishes. You can envision that all those things that you didn't want, you don't want to carry on anymore, but you have to leave them, you have to let them go, and the good things are coming into your life. I also see that you're working on something. It's something that little by little you're putting next to each other. I don't know if you do any kind of artwork, or if you work with something that are delicate. Those artwork like which is with little small stones, or the microscopic little things. Like I see some kind of artwork. Either you're working on that, or you are somehow energetically putting some new pieces of new energy is coming into your life. It's like being injected with new energies. I see those little things, little metal, little jewelry, something like that. Very precious new force is coming into your life, into your soul. It's very precious, but it's coming very, very slow. For okay, about your future spouse, what can we tell you? Um, well, this person shows as a very tall person. I see them very tall. It can be that actually they are a tall person physically, or they can be very recognized, maybe a higher position, higher opportunity, higher ranking than yourself. You might see them somewhere that you're visiting, like maybe you're a tourist, you go somewhere to visit, and you see them. It's a quiet. You recognize each other, and first it's very quiet, like stand next to each other for 5 minutes. Like let's say you're in a museum and you are both staring at an artwork, and then you start talking. Somehow in those lines, I see that this person might come. He speaks really well or has a beautiful voice. Just goes to the point you enjoy talking to them. Either their voice or the way they talk. It's very interesting that it absorbs you. You might also call them. There might be a lot of calling. This lot of experience, and they might be traveling. I see a backpack on their back. For Jackie, any messages for you? Yeah, sure. Let's see. For the rest of May, what you need to know. I see that a little bit of disappointment is going to be resolved. Someone who you eat with them at the table, that person, they need a change. I see them as a break, like at a breakfast table. Someone that sometimes you either every day eat with them, like eat breakfast with them, or sometimes you eat breakfast with them, and it's not outside, it's in your home or in their home. This person is a little bit tired of the routine. This person can be older, and I see there a little bit of change. I don't know why the energy is telling me to. Sorry guys, I don't know if you guys are still here. I had small problem with the internet, and hopefully it's now resolved. Apologies. I am back. Hopefully you're still here. I was looking at the question for Jackie. If you're here, let's continue. I hope the issue is resolved. If I keep getting the problem again, I will continue the live another time. But those who use the super chats, please leave me a comment that you had a question, and then next time I can look at your question first. But for Jackie, I was talking about your question. So I see that there's something that you have to change in your morning routine, and it can help either your own I don't know, like spirit or some with you. I see some old energy needs to be changed, needs to be gone, needs to be protected, needs to be revised, or maybe something that you eat. I don't know. Somehow you have to focus on your morning routine, the way you start the day, the way you start your morning actually is going to be very important. I don't know why I have this message for you. For Lucky, start using the super chats. For Sarah, do you need to stay friends with Sarah or not? Let's take a look. What did she do to you? I see that there's a burden that you either feel with her, or she has done something negative that that is giving you hardships. I see some kind of a heaviness around this person, or the relationship that you might have with her, something that you're dragging. So I feel a little bit of heaviness. She might slow you down. She might be that type of person that she always questions things and makes people feel guilty. There's always a little bit of darkness around this. So I would say if it doesn't feel right, I would say you would know that 100% and trust your intuition. For Mr. Morris, a member of my channel, about your vehicle. Okay, let's see, is it gonna be fixed or not for you? What's the response? Yeah, these are small. I see like some small problem is causing a big. You don't need to change a big part, or you don't need to and I don't know if it's about the smoke, because I see air, I see smoke. Maybe oil is not burning. I don't know, I'm not a mechanic, But I see a clog. I see something is clogged, or some parts are not functioning correctly, and that's making some kind of smoke, or something is not being burned correctly, and that's the problem. And you can fix it, yeah. And maybe the mechanic even shows you some black thing and say, look, this was a stock. Maybe on the I don't know, like something that is about with the smoke. It could be something like that. But yeah, you're able to fix it. It's gonna cost less than you thought, and but you have to take it to someone who's very knowledgeable, because other people might tell you, oh, you need to change this part, you need to change that part. Someone can help you. And I think your car maybe was stopped in the street and you had to push it. It's, if that's correct, I see that. Or maybe it's just that they might push it or something like that, but you can fix it. I don't know if your car is dark color. Anyway, I see a little bit of darkness. It can be also things that is clogged, piled up. It also needs some, that part needs some kind of cleaning, and maybe they will tell you that you need to clean this part and it should be fine. For Lucky Star, what good news you can expect? Let's take a look. Well, you can expect some person and energy bringing very, very good news to you, bringing something that you sent them to get it, or you send them after some bring it for you. It can be information, it can be actually something, it can be some person, it can be knowledge, it can be sharing something that you expected, you hoped you is going to share with you, give you, or anything in those lines. Is going, you might not even expect that, and it comes as a surprise. It's gonna go be rushed, and it comes very quickly, and it comes more than what you expected or what you asked for. And someone might throw some at you. I don't know. I see a splash of happiness, as it could be as well. Okay, about your boss, Lucky Star. Did he lie about it? Well, I see this person is trying to indirectly. This person is a little bit manipulative. They could have lied. They're trying to attract your attention to something because they need something else. Or maybe there's something that they want to redirect you so that they can indirectly get what they want. What I can see is that they are trying to get the point is not that. What they said, that's not their point. There is something else that they are trying to get at, they're trying to do. And I don't know why indirectly they want to say that, for example, they missed a car or something like that, but there's something else behind it. They could have lied. See, they have another intention. There's another intention. There's something else that they want to get at. That's what I see. For Kelly, Mr. Scorpio, okay, how's he doing on Scorpio moon? Let's see how this full moon is gonna affect him. Well, I see some magical energy for him. There's some kind of clarity or guidance that either you find about, he finds in his life. Something is positive, something that was, something that you thought is not good, is negative, or some person or he thought that this person is negative, finally turned out to be positive. For example, if he is worried about some person in his life and is feeling their existence, their attitude, whatever, from this person, even if they're not with good intention, something good comes out of it. Even bad things magically turn out to benefit for him. I see some kind of recovery for him, some kind of clarity comes to his life. And also I see negative female energies in his life. If he had an ex, if he had a partner, if he had a toxic partner, toxic colleague, toxic whatever, they're gonna live his life, and it's gonna be very magical. This full moon is bringing an end to some of his hardships, some of his pains, some of even if someone was stealing from him. It can be money, it can be energy, anything that they were trying to get from him. He's gonna have a different life. This is gonna bring some new chapter in his life, and it's very positive. Yeah, that's positive. For Lady A, thanks for using the super chats. General this month, what message for you? What do you need to know at this? Wow. Who is in your life? If you're a female energy, I can tell you a male energy is deeply thinking about you. This person is either far from you or they have a distance. I see they are in isolation or they are now far from you. Or the operation, somehow there's no contact or the contact is not as much as they wanted. I see they feel like they failed. Maybe they disappointed you, or somehow I feel that they are very low. They're very at self-esteem, or the image that they have, they are not happy with what they have done. But there are messages that coming to them that makes them happy. They recover. If there's someone in your life that is maybe in the hospital or they're not doing well or they are somehow going through a rough time, and I see them as a male energy, things are going to move in a good direction with this full moon. A good message coming, a good return of energy is coming, something that they had totally lost hope about coming into a good end, and it's going to end in a good way. I see you buying something and it has a big box. That's good. But keep the box. I don't know why I see keep the box. You might want it and you might need the box, or the box might come handy for you in the future. You might need it. I also see a chapter. A chapter is opened, a new book. Maybe you're buying a new book. Maybe you write sometimes. I don't know, some kind of new chances given to you, a new chance, a new possibility is either given to you or the person that you love, because it also affects you. That's what I can see. I also said there's a smile on your face and your father is going to be happy. I don't know if your father is here with us in this world. If he's here, something from them that makes you happy or more so makes them happy. I said there's a smile on their face. For Amy Ni, thanks for using super chats. Let's see a general for you. What do you need to know, my dear? I see you at the discussion table. You're going to be at a negotiation, at the employment interview, whatever, anything about the table. You're sitting and it's kind of formal. If you're asking for a loan, if you're asking for a job, if you're going to interview, there's going to be a yes answer. The person you're talking to is a male. He's listening very well. He's listening to every word you say, or whatever you're saying in this is going to count, or maybe it's recorded. I don't know. Maybe you're on a whatever it is, it's positive, but I can tell you that this person is listening. They're all ears. If you are, for example, going to the doctor, give them all the symptoms, for example. This person needs to know everything, all the information. Also see that there is something developing. So something that you're doing, for example, you're going for a job interview, and then not only the first goal that you have, which is finding a job, is going to be accomplished, there is a second opportunity, a second on your wish list also is going to be checked. For example, you will get the job and also you'll find a partner in that company. So something extra is going to be given to you. I don't know if you have a green thumb, but I see that something is growing in a soil, something in a pot. I don't know if you do have any plants, anything in those lines, but I see that something is going to grow, something that you're taking care of it. It can be very well your career, because I see that you are negotiating about this thing. Maybe you're lending some money for a small business you're starting, and that's going to go very well. Whatever you're asking for, they're going to give it to you. For Lady A, energy between you and Cancer after the disagreement, how does that look like? How is the energy between these two? Well, you'll come back to you reconciliate. You come back, you will be united again, but both parties need this break. Both parties has to take some time, but you're aligned. Even the disagreement was disagreement. I can say it was a little bit of being stubborn. There was fundamentally this was not a disagreement. Someone wanted to be somehow it was something else that caused the disagreement. I would say both parties in their heart, they agreed on that decision or on that topic, but for some reason they said no, like because of pride, because of their whatever. Maybe that day, maybe they were just angry, maybe that day they felt frustrated, they didn't listen well, but in the end, this agreement is going to be definitely confirmed, and I see taking hands, getting together. No, these people, these two are not going to be breakable. Sorry, Jackie. Yeah, I lost my internet connection. So if you didn't get that, I'm sorry. I can repeat, hopefully. Let me know. Yeah, I said about the older person at the breakfast table. Yes, she's okay, but she needs something needs to be changed in their routine. You need to bring something new in their life. There needs to be something new. They are tired about this routine with the breakfast table. If you live together and you're always together, this routine thing is making them tired. Maybe change the table, close some flowers on the table. They're getting a little bit like they're going down, like they are getting internalized. They need some excitement. Maybe put on music, maybe buy something. It's in those lines. You need to freshen up something in your morning routine. But guys, I think I need to leave because again my internet is going crazy, so we might end the chat soon. If you had used the super chats, let me know in the next reading. um for RK, what he want from you? Okay, what's their, well, they want that you like they want to have you. That's what I see. But I see in this connection you might lose a lot of things. You might lose maybe some opportunities in your life. You might need to move to a different place. Somehow with this person is gonna cost you something, and but they still want you. I don't know why this person is very much attached to you. They are very much even addictive to you, and this might not be very healthy. So that's what I see they want. It's possible that you come in contact, but this person is very demanding. They're always asking for a lot more than they need or a lot more than they should. I don't know why today my internet is unstable, guys. I'm so sorry about it. I'm trying to finish this live soon. For Kelly, let's see if he ever comes back in contact with you, Kelly. Yeah, I would say that there will be some discussions, some meetings even. You will order. Yeah, and this is going to be even more than before. It's going to be it will be a routine in your lives again. You will see them, you'll be connected. That's something that I see. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jackie. That would be great. Yeah, put some flowers on the table. You will cheer her up, and this is the message for you. And the energy that you put for her, you invest for her, and take care of her. That's gonna be coming back to you in big times. For burning scar, crow. For money, what do you need to know about money? Well, I see a scattered income. There might be some money from the past that you owe. Some people owed you. It will be collected. I see you will be cashing a check or something that was a past due. It's coming. Or maybe from your past job, you might have received some money that was due, maybe some interest on something that you had, some money but scattered. It's not too much, but it's gonna be several payments that's gonna come to you, and you will basically receive as an income. It can be once, or it can be even an online job, maybe something that you can have a small income from it. Maybe you have a small income, but it's continuous. It's a continuous thing, but every time it's little by little. I said that you can do it at home. I don't know if you do PlayStation and then maybe there's money you can gain. Some kind of that kind of money I see that is coming to your way. I'm sorry guys about this connection issue today. I hope next time I can have a better connection, and until the next time, stay blessed.